you guys doing? Welcome back to my channel. Again, this is your recall typers JC. I want to apologize first for not being able to upload content video for the past few weeks. That's because I was actually busy building my own customized AR15 pistol, and now I was able to go ahead and I was able to finish it and go ahead and do some rounds and then check if I did it right and all the good stuff. So after doing some shooting range and everything, now I'm ready to go ahead and upload this new content. So today we are gonna talk about custom build AR15 pistol chambered in the 9mm rounds. Right, as usual, we're gonna do our safety check before we can go on to this video. Go ahead and lock your bolt in the back. Manually, manually and physically. Visually and physically check the chamber if there's any round in it. Okay, so I physically inspect it and I visually inspect it, and I see there's no round in there and there's no magazine in it. So we all checked it together that this is I deem this to be safe, and we can go on to our video. AR15 pistol chamber in 9mm. Okay, so I converted to a 9mm. It has a 9mm barrel in it, and also of course it shoots a 9mm cartridge. I ordered this all separately, and they're all like it's like a DIY pack thing where they're not assembled when they come to me. So I have to assemble it all together. So basically, I built it from bottom to up, or from scratch basically. So the way I did is I ordered two main components. I ordered the lower receiver, then after that I ordered the other one is the complete upper receiver 9mm. I ordered both these at Delta Tactical. It took them like about 1 week for the upper receiver to come in and all the parts. And when it comes to the lower receiver, since it goes to the FFL, it took them like I want to say about 2 weeks or maybe 2.5 weeks before it gets here. So actually, after I built this, I didn't post a video right away because there's actually two scenarios that happened. So after I built this AR15 pistol, I have to get a adapter, adapter for it to so that it will feed a 9mm ammunition. So the first one that I got didn't really work out well to me, and you'll see that in the video also all the problems that it created in me. So I have to after that I have to order and get a different magazine adapter for it to run 9mm ammunition. And this time it actually works. It works, and you'll see that in the video too. You will be able to compare the two different adapters, then which one actually working. I will as we go through the video, I will talk to you guys about what happened to that. Why did it fail? What I think it failed. What struggles that I encounter. What's my recommendation? What's the cons, and how much it cost me, and all other good stuff on building your own AR15 pistol. So again, this is my AR15 pistol, and I'm gonna walk you through, guys, the details and specs of this AR pistol that I built. And actually, before I even started this build, I did my due diligence to actually download the ATF's worksheet for it to, so that I can follow it, make sure that I don't fall into a SBR or any NRA tax weapons or anything that could get me illegal. So because I'm building AR, it's actually kind of tricky, because you don't know, you might accidentally put something there that the ATF will consider it as a SBR. So I've downloaded that and make sure that I follow the rules. I know it's stupid, I don't agree on it, but for me to able to do what I like to do, I'll follow it, and I'll just I'll do my part as a Gani Tuesday, I'm gonna do my part in their comment section in their website whenever if they want to pass something else like this again, that something that we don't like all of the gun owners doesn't agreed on. But anyways, that's a different topic. I'm just letting you know that this is this is the guy that I follow to make sure that I don't fall into uh, any regardless anything that could make my build as a SBR and could deem illegal by the ATF. So I ordered this all these parts from Delta Team Tactical. They're like one of the cheapest one right now. So I actually built this AR pistol as cheap as I can. It only cost me $350 altogether for the whole entire build, but not including the magazine adapters. Okay, just the rifle itself. It cost me $350 compared to buying it at the market. It'll be like more than that. So this one is actually the upper receiver is actually made by Davidson Defense, and the lower receiver is actually made by Davidson Defense also. And the lower receiver had to go to FFL, so I got this a little bit late. So altogether, it took me like at least 3 weeks to build it, and that's the reason why it took me a while to have a new content on my channel. It's because of this build that that I did. Okay, so here comes the upper receiver made by Davidson Defense, a 9mm night raid. It has a 5.25 inch barrel with a 4 inches M-lock handrail. And now for our lower receiver, we got the Davidson Defense AR15 Pistol engraved multi-caliber lower receiver. This is the one that needs the FFL with uh, complete KK lower part kit and also an A2 pistol grip. Okay, so for the Bulkheart Group, we got the United Defense AR15 9mm Bulkheart Group. This is direct blowback. So the Bulkheart is actually different from regular BCGs of AR15. This is actually made particularly for a 9mm. Like I said, it's a direct blowback, so weight does matter. So in this BCG, he has an extra weight added into the rear part of the BCG to make it heavier. And this one actually weight 15 ounce. So you need for building an AR9 AR15 9mm, you have to watch the weight. I think from based from my research, you want to have your buffer tube, your buffer, your BCG, and the spring like all together weight from between 18 to 22 ounce to make it for a better cycle and better feeding, and to to actually accommodate the 9mm when it comes to like cycling and other alleviate any feeding issues with the 9mm. Okay, now for the buffer spring, buffer and the buffer spring. The buffer weighs 3.5 ounce, and also the spring weight 2 ounce, and it's regardless carbon length spring. And for the buffer tube, you can see that it's a pistol AR pistol buffer in it with a like a little what do you call this foam on the buffer, so you can for your chicks, if you want to put for a 3-point contact, because since you cannot shoulder it, and then as you can see, I didn't put any stock on it. I just don't want to make sure. I just want to make sure that I don't wake up the next day not knowing that I'm already because a felon. So that's like one of the to be under the point system of the ATF new non it doesn't make sense rule. But yeah, just to I want to make sure that I'm well like at least 2 points behind the points where your build be considered as a SBR. So okay, on my AR pistol, I use a ProMag 9mm magazine quick change adapter block. This will be able to convert your AR15 cartridge to be able to feed a 9mm, and this one actually accepts uh, Colt SMG magazines. It's compatible with that. It's made by ProMag, so this goes to your mag well on the from the top, to for you to be able to feed 9mm, and it's a what do you call it? It's compatible with the SMG Colt magazines. So this is the magazine that we use. It's a AR15 SMG carbine, 9mm 32 round steel lined black polymer magazine from ProMag, and this is a SMG Colt magazine. And if you, this is the only one that is compatible with the ProMag magazine block that I showed you a while ago, to be placed in the magazine well for you to be able to feed the 9mm, convert your AR15 to a AR 9mm. Okay, so as you can see, with that um, magazine block adapter from ProMag, you see how it actually exploded right in my lower receiver, and I'm so glad that it didn't make any damage in my lower receiver, and I didn't get hurt or anything. But you see what happened, like all the problems that it causes me. So what I did is I bought the a new magazine adapter. I found magazine adapter name, it's called Endomag, and you can see the big difference with them too. And you can see also here, see the bullets. This is what it costs to the bullet. Yeah, as you can see, that's what it costs to the bullet. It actually like kind of like every time it cycles, it hits the feeding ramp, and it causes the bullet to kind of like get in the casing. I think that's one of the reasons why it exploded in my lower receiver. Go ahead and uh, I will show you the Endomag and show you what it can do in a shooting range and see the difference between them two. All right, so since the first one failed, the ProMag adapter block failed. Now I'm using the Endomag from Mean Arms. This one's actually just replaces the gut inside of your regular 5.56 AR-15 magazine. It needs to be a AR-15 30-round magazine. That's the only one it's compatible with. Then after that, you just take out the gut out of it and replace it with the Endomag. Click it, and there you go. That's how you convert it to 9mm. And I'm gonna show you how to do that in a different video. But in here, I'm just letting you know that this is what I'm gonna use now, and see if this is a lot any better from the previous um, adapter block that I used from ProMag. Here you go. As you can see, I'm using a ProMag 30 round magazine, and this is the only one's compatible with the Endomag. It changes your 5.56 magazine to be able to load a 9 millimeter, which is right here. Okay, and it has the extractor in it and the last bolt hold. And this one is actually can hold up to 30 rounds. Although when you first get it, it has like limited like limiter from like 10, 20, 50, 10, 15, 20, then 30 rounds, depending on the state that you are in. But since here in Oklahoma we don't have any magazine ban or any like amount of ammunition that we could put in our magazine. So I went ahead and go ahead and limited it to a 30 round. So that's what's inside. So what will happen is you just take you open this up, take the gut out from the regular 5.56 magazine, then insert the Pro Mag, insert it in the new gut from that from Endomag, insert it in here, click, then lock it back in, and there you go. You'll be able to feed or load 9 millimeter in it, and you'll be able to use this to your existing AR15, and convert it to an AR9. So this is a way different from the ProMag adapter block, where you can only use SMG pulp magazine, and it just looks weird with that with that kind of magazine. At least this one right here, is still using the AR15 magazine, and doesn't change any of its looks on it. You know Without you knowing, without you actually knowing that it's shooting 9 millimeter, you won't know that it is, because it's using a standard 5.56 magazine. So here you go, guys. This is what you look like with the Endomag. You can see that he's still using the regular AR15 5.56 magazine, although inside that it's actually a 9 millimeter, and yeah, it just looks a lot cooler. And we'll see how this works. All right, for conclusion, as you can see the difference with the ProMag adapter and the Endomag, you see the difference. Endomag didn't give me any problem or anything, so I would recommend Endomag for anybody that's trying to build an AR-15 out there that runs 9 millimeter. All in all, my review with my uh, AR15 pistol build. I'm actually, satisfied with my AR15 that I built. Besides the hiccups that I made with the magazine adapter, besides that, yeah, I'm actually happy with my build. I got it all built under in less than $400. But if I just didn't make the adapter mistake, it could have been more cheaper. But because of that mistake, it actually cost me like $60 for that one. But all in all, I'm glad with it. I'm happy with it. I'm happy how it turns out, and I like the way it looks. Again, this is the from Delta Team Tactical. Uh, Davidson Defense uh, upper receiver, um, and also Davidson Defense lower receiver. And this is AR-15 uh, pistol, all in all length from the tip of the muzzle brake and the tip of the bumper tube. It's actually 20.5 inch in length, and it's pretty light also. It's like I think it's when I weigh it with the magazine and everything, you only weigh like 82 ounce altogether, unloaded. So there you go. Well, I'll see you guys in the next video. Also, if you guys haven't yet, please don't forget to support my channel by subscribing, share this video, and if you like this video, leave us a like. If you don't, feel free to leave a dislike also. Um, but also, just don't forget to comment below the reason for the dislike, and and anything that could help out. Uh, with my channel to make it better. So again, thank you guys for watching. This is your vehicle therapist JC with my AR-15 pistol custom build. See you next video.